What up, ladies and gents? It's your boy MikeOfAllTrades, and welcome to Quick Takes. Quick Takes is a series where I talk about a topic about 5 minutes or less. Today, we're going to be talking about the announced cabinets from CES for Arcade1up. If you'd like to see, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's get to it. So, for anybody who doesn't know, I'm a huge fan of the Arcade1up brand. As a kid who grew up in arcades and going to play them in movie theaters or Chuck E. Cheese, or, you know what I mean, playing them in the mall or Aladdin's Castle, you know what I mean? Like, dude, I absolutely love arcade machines. When I was younger, I always wanted to own one. Fun fact, my high school friend Mikey's brother owned Operation Wolf 3, and we helped him move it from like his room downstairs in the basement of his house all the way upstairs, and that thing was like 300 pounds. I'm talking about the gun was like the double mounted guns and everything else, and we lifted it ourselves. Like, the thing was heavy AF. Arcade1up came around, and they gave us an option who don't want to deal with all the old CRTs and don't want to deal with all the old maintenance, etc., etc. If you guys see behind me, you know, I have the newest edition NBA Jam, Marvel's back there, Street Fighter's there, Final Fight, Turtles, Mortal Kombat's laying around. You know, I have them. I support the brand. They're like IKEA furniture, kind of. You know, you put them together. They hold up well. The newer iterations of the cabinet have heavier wood. Like, this NBA Jam cab is a lot heavier than the Final Fight and the Street Fighter cabinet. And then, you know, as they've grown, they've had their growing pains, and the quality's improved and whatnot. I love them. You know what I mean? They're great to me. Anyway, you know, there was no CES, or they didn't show up to CES because, you know, of the pandemic and whatnot. So they did announcements. And when I say they did announcements, they did announcements. They announced 8 cabs. Okay. Well, actually, 8 cabs have been announced, and there's one on GameStop that was leaked. So technically there's 9, but for right now, officially, there's 8 of them. You know what I'm saying? There is, and I'll show them to you guys right now, the 8 cabinets that were announced. You know what I mean? The X-Men 4-player arcade cabinet, the Dragon's Lair arcade cabinet, Space Ace, which is a skin of the Dragon Lair arcade, Killer Instinct, Tempest, Pac-Man, Street Fighter 2, and a Pong standing table. It's a 4-player pub table, you know what I mean? Like beer pong, get it? Haha. The Atari Legacy Edition, the Bandai Namco Legacy Edition, and the Capcom Legacy Edition each have about 12 games on them. They're gonna retail like $299 for just like the base model, like the smaller ones I see behind me, you know, like you get them at Walmart or whatever else, and $399 with the riser and the marquee. What's the lit marquee? Like the Capcom one right here, right? Absolutely love. This is the one I'm absolutely getting. You know what I'm saying? That's Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, regular Street Fighter, Darkstalkers, Commando, Final Fight, Ghosts and Goblins, Striders, 1944, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, Super Street Fighter 2 New Challengers, and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Right? So it looks just like the Street Fighter 2 cab that I grew up with. You know what I mean? Like, it's freaking great. You know, it's got a faux condor, you know what I mean? You know, and like freaking, like I said, all the artwork it's great. Like, literally, it's great. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna grab, I don't know, maybe the $399 version, although $299 is gonna be widely available. $399, that might be kind of hard to get, but you know. So me personally, I'm excited for the Capcom Legacy Edition. I'm excited for X-Men. I'm definitely excited for X-Men. John D, and well, shout out to Retro Ralph. I mean, Console Kids, you know, One Up Weekly. They did a podcast, and they were talking about this cabinet as well as all the other ones. And John D came out and said, like, you know, if the community wants it, yo, we'll talk about it. They're talking about 6-player online multiplayer. This has online. The Street Fighter Legacy cabinet doesn't have online. This has online. This one comes with X-Men, Captain America, and the Avengers. Remember, thank you, Quicksilver, that game, and the Avengers fighting game made by Dead East. So lots of jumps, lots of hoops and stuff we're going through to make this happen. But like, look at it. Like, this is This is like my childhood, you know. My dude Colossus on the side. Yo, so anybody who doesn't know, fun fact about this game, it's based off the movie, the old X-Men movie from like 1991 before the Fox series blew up. You know, it's freaking great. You know, if you haven't seen it, go YouTube it. It's awesome. It's like 40 minutes or whatever. But you know, this is what Colossus going like that cab. It's so freaking good. So this has online. Right now they're talking about they might do 6-player. They're gonna do 6-player online, but you know, if there's enough demand, maybe they'll do a 6-player cab. I think that's too much. It's hard enough getting 4 grown men enough together alone to freaking play 4, you know. But if you look at the cabinet, the panel, it has 4 buttons. I'm sorry, I wonder if I can zoom in on that. Yeah, it has 4 buttons, and that's because of the Avengers fighting game on there. So there's that. And then the Killer Instinct cabinet. Anybody who knows me knows that, you know what I mean? Anybody knows me knows that I am a huge fan of Killer Instinct. Like, I love it. You know what I mean? Like, Killer Instinct was one of those games that I didn't get to play when I was a kid. Like, I didn't get to own it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd always play like my friend's house or whatever, and I never got a chance to own that game, you know? So the first chance that I was able to get it, you know, my first Killer Instinct game that I actually bought with my own money was Killer Instinct 2 Gold, you know, for the Nintendo 64, you know, with Gargus and everything else. Game's great. It's amazing. So Arcade1up is now releasing Killer Instinct cab. I'm wondering how they're gonna pull off the emulation and everything else, but they're talking about, you know, testing it out with some seasoned pros and whatnot, you know, and Max and you know what I mean. I think they said something about Twisted Gamer doing it too, so yeah, I mean, that's dope. But like, yo, if you guys look at it here, like, it looks really good. They were saying that some of the things might change, like they might put screw covers on for this so it doesn't match with the black, but like, this is arcade authentic, you know, like the old Killer Instinct cab. I remember playing this at Summerfest and it looks just like this, you know. And it's come with Killer Instinct 2 Battletoads, and then, you know, there's a secret game on there. It's supposed to be like Battletoads Double Dragon, Battletoads / Double Dragon, not Battletoads with Double Dragon, because, you know, guys, remember that's an old NES and Super Nintendo game and whatnot. So, you know what I mean? I am personally just excited about this, right? You know, so like I said, there's the 8 cabs, right? You know, Pong, you know, whatever, it's cool for beers, whatever, dude. But there was a leaked image going around of another cabinet going on. There was a leaked image and we didn't know if it was true or not, but it popped up today. And so that cab showed up on GameStop, and this will make my buddy Nick Phoenix happy. The cab they showed was the Midway game cabinet. So, I don't know if we can blow it up or whatnot, but can't blow the images up, but we can scroll over them. So this one looks more authentic. You know what I mean? It's Mortal Kombat, you know, and it's a legacy cabinet. So that means, you know what I'm saying, that this version right here is $400, $399. I don't know if it's a GameStop exclusive. I don't imagine it is, because it's a legacy cabinet and they were talking about the legacy cabinets are gonna be available everywhere. But, you know, it looks just like my Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet with, like, you know, more colored in side panels and things of that nature. Like I said, the panels look the same. Their on and off switch is completely different. Looks like it has the new volume thing. So there's that, you know, and that's cool. Like I said, these are, I'm on GameStop.com right now. You guys can see that. Yeah, and it looks really good. You know, all my Midway fans are gonna be happy with that. So it comes with Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, no Mortal Kombat 4 or Mortal Kombat Trilogy, but they might save that for another Mortal Kombat cabinet. You got Joust, Defender, Rampage, so 2-player Rampage maybe, Gauntlet, Paperboy, Root Beer Tapper, so Tapper, you guys know Tapper, you seen Wreck-It Ralph, Tapper, Bubbles, Tubin, and Wizards of War. So I have never played Tubin before. I mean, and freaking a lot of these games are from like I said, my childhood, you know. So those are the cabs. I'm personally still excited for the Street Fighter Legacy cabinet, the X-Men arcade cabinet, and Killer Instinct. Like, those are already 3. the sad thing is, like, they're not re-releasing Marvel vs. Capcom, so sad boy hours on that. You know what I mean? But for 2 of the 3 cabinets, like, you know what I mean, like the Legacy Edition, they said will always be in stock, so we're not gonna probably get any more special edition Pac-Man cabinets like re-released 14 million times or things of that nature. So Street Fighter will be readily available. I'm excited for X-Men. I really am. I don't know where it's gonna go. I guess it's just gonna fuel me more to buy a house. You know what I mean? Buy a house and have a man cave and whatnot. But if you see me online, MikeOfAllTrades, you know what I'm saying? Yo, holler at me. Speaking of which, yo, shout out to the dude, George, you know what I'm saying? It was a 74 or 44, whatever, that I played in NBA Jam. You know what I'm saying? And took a 50 point L. Yo, shout out to you for not quitting. You're the real MVP. You know what I mean? But I look forward to them. Yo, what do you guys think? You guys looking forward to cabinets? This is what they announced at CES, so I can just imagine what they're going to talk about at E3 this year. You know what I mean? Because they're probably going to do the same thing they did now. You know, there's still rumblings about there being a Simpsons arcade cabinet. You know, they could probably do that with a Konami cabinet, you know, with Contra and things of that nature. But, yo, what do you think? Yo, let me know down in the comment section below. Yo, are you excited for any of these cabinets? Are you planning on picking up any of these cabinets? I'm going to get all 3, so they might just have to sit in the box to go in my living room. But I'm getting them. Anyway, this was Quick Takes. And I know this is a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but you know what I'm saying? I love talking about this stuff. So, yeah, I mean, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, you know, it helps out the channel. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Oh, and make sure that you guys are following me, like, yo, on Twitch, because, you know, we just got Pilgrim versus the World today because it got re-released. And we ran through it today on stream. So, hey, make sure you follow me over there. And then make sure that you're following Mo Plays. It'll appear up in the corner right about now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Later.